You're watching Co-op for Two. I'm Jesse. This is Greg.
Thanks for having me on your channel.
And you're going to watch our playthrough now of Paleo.
A Paleolithic era.
We've got it all set up, not according to the original instructions because there's this whole 3D thing that can't be filmed.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch our review for how wonderful the setup is in this game. But we've bypassed all that. We've created the decks.
Yes, we've beaten that horse to death.
Well, wait, you
off camera.
Watch the review for that discussion of
That's
set.
behind the shoulder.
You want to start explaining the basics of how you play this game?
Yeah, so this is pretty cool because it's a theme that we're not really used to seeing.
No.
You know, we're a tribe. Each of us kind of controls a tribe, or they call it a group, but it's a couple people, and slowly it may grow or may not.
So we'll have our own private groups. Yeah.
We should also say that this will have spoilers, but they're
Very minor spoilers, and just a tiny fraction of the spoilers in all the different modules.
Yeah. So there's 7 levels, and there's 2 secrets in this, and you know we've actually played this already. We're going to do another one for camera. That was something, but you know, if that's really important to you, you might not want to check this out. But you know, I mean, that is a part of the game.
Very minor.
Yeah. So essentially in this game, you're going to be in this particular scenario, it's Bountiful New World and Bountiful Prey, which is the 2 sort of
modules that got mixed. You mix 2 modules per thing.
And so we're going to be going through a day phase in which we're going to be going through. We split this deck into 2, shuffled it up, and we are now going through these during the day phase. We're going to look at 3 cards, select one based upon the probability of what'll be there. And then we'll reveal them simultaneously and decide how we're going to help each other.
We're hunting, gathering resources, facing these challenges.
Yeah.
We can help each other. We take wounds. And then the cool mechanic of this game is, right, we split this deck. We'll go through the entire deck, having to throw away cards. That'll be a day. Then we have to feed our people.
So at the night phase, we'll have to feed everyone. And then we'll have to do this Bountiful Prey, which is to give 3 food and a fur, or take a skull. If we take 5 of these skulls, we lose the game. Right. And this one we have to have a teepee to sleep in, the New World, or we take a skull. If anybody dies, we take a skull. You know, so it's like...
So we lose the game if we get 5 skulls, and we win the game if we get 5 pieces of this nice
it reminds
Stone Age.
me of Lockstock, which I just had on the background while I was working around the house, where he's like, if you lie to me, I'll kill you. If I think you're lying to me, I'll kill you. He's like, and he says something else, and he's like, I'll kill you. And he's like, in fact, Georgie boy, you're going to have to work very hard just to stay alive. So that's this game. We're going to work very hard to stay alive. So we're going to be crafting items like torches, axes to build things, and spears to fight things.
Which give us skill icons that we'll use in these challenges.
In this scenario, we can build a tent, okay, which... you know,
right now we start out knowing how to build a tent.
But through the game, we'll be able to add more items to this, which we'll be able to build. And they're kind of random because they come out of this deck. We can also have these kind of dreams or inspirations, and this is where we can have new people gather and join our little tribe. So that's essentially it.
And then you'll watch us do the rest.
We forgot
the
win condition. We're going to be painting a painting on our wall. So essentially, like the way we succeed is to do something culturally relevant.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like any good playthrough from this channel, as you'd be expected, we're now about to like leave the gaming world and talk about a movie for a second.
Oh yeah, what movie?
So, I do love Family Guy, and they have like they have this episode where I think it's Stewie and somebody else go to the movies to watch it, and they go to see Monument Men because they love to talk about movies after. And that just shows them both leave the theater. They don't say anything. They go like drive home. They don't say anything. Get home. They both go to separate rooms, slam their doors, and they just go. They don't have anything. So, Monument Men to me was horrendously bad. But the idea of the movie, which is based on a historical thing, which was, hey, the Nazis. We can't let the Nazis destroy art and culture and all these wonderful things. And there is a real sense of like people who are like, hey, don't, you know, you can't trade people's lives for like these paintings. Let these people live. Don't, you know, the art is not as valuable. That can be created anew, right? But they were like, no, we can't let them erase our history and our culture, essentially, right? And so it's a very interesting concept of these 2 things. So essentially this game is doing that, which is to say, we have to do something culturally relevant.
Now, here's a little side comment. I don't remember the name, but there are some very famous caves that were discovered with Stone Age
yes.
paintings. And in fact, I don't
Werner
remember the name
Herzog
of it.
does a movie of it.
Okay, one of the first websites on the internet was pictures of one of these caves. Like
interesting.
someone set up a repository of photos. I mean, they're amazing. They look like that. They're
did not
a
silence
buffalo and stuff like that.
I'm not gonna look that up now, obviously, but I did want to silence myself.
Okay, so we've got our starting people. We
Let's see 'em,
can
yeah.
turn these over and see them, right? Oh, look, I got my favorite guy
Okay,
again.
so I got the same person I had before, and I get this person. So
2 hunters, okay.
yeah, which I kind of prefer having the stuff to build.
Look who I got. The soak of
But you know what
damage.
we don't have is
have any.
axes. We can't fix anything. May I have a torch? It. So
I've
this is
got
a bit
rope.
of
I do have kind of an axe. So I've got a wild card one. Some of these are one-time use. Both of yours are one-time use. And some of these things that you can build, these you can always build. This takes a wood to build, a stone
have
to
a card
build,
to
and
do
a
it,
wood and a stone. Yeah.
So this is a bit tricky because we don't have axes, which is the thing that we really need to do. Okay, so Jesse and I are going to do a little something different. So we played this before. We're going to try another strategy, which we had.
I thought you were going to try to swap characters. You were going to try to steal my character. Like, we're going to try something different this time. We're going to switch each other's characters.
No, but we decided maybe we would take a hit and take 2 skulls or 1 skull early.
Spend some time building engine.
and just build our engine up in the
rather than
beginning.
try to satisfy these. I think
Which
that's
is
a
the
good
Jesse
strategy.
approach.
I'm always big on building engine.
Okay, so shall we start the first day?
All right, so the way the morning day phase works is you keep doing this over and over again. You take 3 cards, you just look at their backs,
Which, by the
give
way,
you a
you're
hint.
allowed to look and see what's coming. So you have,
All evil stuff.
yeah, that's really bad.
All right.
So you might take some wounds, but you have your guardy,
Right.
but obviously that's...
So you look at your 3 cards. Based on the backs, you have some idea what they're going to be. These are the bad hazards, although some of them are kind of good. This one, you'll see, usually lets you construct or bring out another person, right? So I think that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably bring out another person.
Yeah, I think
It
that's the
cost
best
me
case.
nothing.
And I'm going to tell you this, like, normally...
Wait, we start out with some food. Oh, you
5.
got it there. Oh, this is where our shared resources. So these are
we
owned by
realigned these to-
right. These are owned by our clans, our groups. These resources, food, stone, wood, are shared.
So essentially, like, what we wanted to do, which we discussed, was to build up.
Yes.
But now the state of affairs is that we cannot build up.
Why can't we?
Well, because we
Because
don't
they
have
need
any
the
wood
craft
or anything.
thing. Well, we don't have stuff.
We
Right.
don't
that's
have
right.
we don't have the right things to.
Right.
So I could get stone, which I think is probably the best thing. Do you remember what the TP is on this?
I think it's a little bit
Wow.
like crafting and food. I think
I'm
it's a
going to
little
do
bit
this
like
first because I'm going to try to get some stone for us.
Okay, and I'm going to try.
To do that, to get another person.
Right.
I think that's
so
what
we
should
both flip these up simultaneously, and we can decide. On the bottom of most cards is a little helper. So on every card is the same. You've got some choices. Sometimes you're like, I can't do any of these. You just throw it out for no thing. So I could craft a card.
Okay. Here's the problem:
could
is I'm
hire
only going to be able to
someone.
get 1 stone because we don't have any axes.
I see, but you would have need
Now,
2 axes.
here's what I think we should do.
Don't make me help you.
No, I
don't
was
have a
going to suggest you could get another person,
I think that's what I should
or
do. Yeah.
I can build a stone, and you can build an axe right away.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I do think getting another person in this
Person.
case is better, just to get
It's
an
nice
axe.
to get up to 3 at
Okay,
least.
I'm gonna get us a stone. I can only get us 1 stone by
Okay,
milling 2
that's
of
not
my
bad.
cards.
And I'm going to do this
So
to
this
get
goes
a
here.
person.
Wow, we moved this, and now it's like making me a little. Maybe we should have switched those, but this is essential for both of us. So. Okay,
Yes.
that goes there.
And I
That's
get
in the
another
first round.
person card.
Yes.
We have moved these things around. So you want to flip those upside down? I got a warrior, so another spear. That's not too
That's
bad.
not what we wanted, though.
No, we
We
one
needed
of
more
those.
whatever. So, okay, so you put those back on top of your deck.
So right, whichever you didn't pick, you put it back in whatever order you
And
want.
now we're
but then
picking
you
the
take
top 3.
next
But you should have done that before you looked at
Yes,
them.
I should have.
Okay, I'm going to take the fire,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to build an axe.
Okay, and I'm not going to take these because I just avoid them. Greg talked me into trying to tackle some of those.
Well, I mean, right now it's not good because you would probably need torches to
Yeah.
avoid,
Yeah, I do
or
have
possibly
one
spears. But it seems to be the eyeballs. So there's 3 essential symbols that you're going to have on these cards. There's 3 skills or whatever. You're going to have eyeballs,
which are like
axes,
awareness,
or spears. Yeah, awareness,
fight,
or
and
being able to see.
construction.
You know,
I
so
am tempted to now resolve.
but
one of
but
these.
it seems like, I mean, right now you only are going to have fight, which seems like the easiest thing to get maybe, and it's probably not going to be what you're going to have to need for that. You're probably going to need torches. Okay, so you're doing that. Yes. All right, and I'm doing this. 1 axe
That's tricky.
and 2 cards, and you get rid of that. Gets you
Throw
3
this
wood.
away.
Well, the
Get
thing
rid of
is,
this thing at
3 wood is
but
really
I'd also
useful.
take 2 wounds.
Well, that's terrible.
But I'm gonna have to face them at some point.
So now here's the question: do I build an axe or do
Or
I
I
get
can
another
help
person?
you.
Do I build an axe or get another person?
Well, I was faced with the same dilemma, and I chose to get another person. They could give you an axe. We're due for an axe.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Let me see what I get, and then maybe make a decision. Okay, I have an inventor.
And you
can I
got
rope,
axe,
please?
and you got a rope, so that was a good decision.
I mean, these are all independent now.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to get us 1 wood and throw away.
Let's make sure
One
we have this so
card.
we can see.
So I'm going to throw away 1 card, which is going to get me a wound. So when you throw away a card face down, it goes in this pile. Face up goes in this pile. So I'm doing this. I'm taking a wound. Could I have a heart? Putting it on my guardian. And I'm giving us 1 wood.
Yeah, what a bummer, huh? Because no, this is all here. That's part of that, right?
You put the stone there. You tricked me.
Yeah, that was my fault. Okay, ready?
Yep, that's good.
Okay, so I have this dream one, which is pretty good.
It is.
Although, listen, we are really well equipped to fight.
Yeah.
So maybe I take this.
This lets me craft something else.
Okay,
We have a wood and a stone. I can get another spear for us. If you could delay the fight
I
one
think
turn.
spears is the wrong thing. We have 4 spears.
All right, I get a
Think
flint
of-
then.
No, not a flint, an axe. But here's the thing. I want to point something out. You can see that you're going to have a choice between red, and red.
I'm gonna have to do
So
it
is the
red,
decision that right now maybe you should take the red instead?
Well, it could, except that getting this prepares me better for what I might do.
That's true.
And in this case, I might get this. These are the ones. Sometimes these are bad for here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna actually.
You
get
think
that.
you'll buy a spear?
No, I'm gonna buy this.
Okay. Well,
So try to do something that doesn't need my help.
I mean, maybe I'll try to get more stone.
Sure. Ready?
I guess. I mean, this. I don't. We really thought
These
hard.
can be great. These can be these.
I'm gonna
Okay.
wait.
Yeah, do that when I can help you, maybe. All
Okay,
right.
let me see what mine is. I have a scree pile. So if I had 2 axes, I could get 2 stone. So if we follow our agreed upon earlier strategy, which you can see is so easy to diverge from
Yeah,
that,
it's hard to do it.
right? I could spend my 1 rope to get us 2 rock, although it will get rid of this.
I don't like that. And that rope is so useful.
Otherwise, I just throw this away.
Oh, because you don't want to throw away that intuition.
Helping you means nothing right now.
Correct. I'm just going to
Whoa,
use this to
that's
build
not
something.
true.
I know.
I have an axe. We could do this and get out a new invention. And it could be something really helpful, like something to
So
kill our
you join
wounds.
me on this.
Yes, let's do
And we
it.
bring out a new invention. All right, let's do it
Like
for the viewers at home.
For the viewers, though. But
By the way-
this would help us to prepare for things. Being able to build things is a huge
Yeah,
deal.
yeah. All right, so
Whoa,
you're
whoa, whoa.
joining.
So hold the phone for a second.
What?
When we played this before, we never considered that. I
What?
didn't even realize you could do that.
What? Do
Like
this part?
bring out a new invention.
What do you mean? We brought it out several times.
Did we really?
I
I think whenever we got this, we tried to build. Or maybe they're all different. Maybe they don't all have
Well,
that.
some of them have people.
Let's get a new invention because
We're
it could
gonna
be
get new
something
people.
really helpful.
By the way, we filmed a bunch of videos this weekend, and I have forgotten to say, press the like button, subscribe, consider becoming a Patreon supporter if you like this stuff.
Okay, so we have a new tool. Do you want to get the little dolls? Idle. It's an idol. It's 4. Oh my God, it's a lot.
What?
Oh, wait, this gets us 1.
What
It's
is
another
the
thing that
idol?
gets. It just gets us a piece of artwork. That's all.
I don't see any idols. Greg, it's not a thing.
Oh, it's not a thing we build. We just build it one
not
time,
a tool.
and it's gone. Okay, so, but some of the items might be able to help us.
Wait, I'm confused. Is it an item? No, it's not a token.
Right. We just build it once, and we get a.
Oh, it's
we
just
get a piece of
it's
art.
way of painting. It's a cultural
Which, it's
thing.
just the way to win the game. But
We
it isn't
had one
helpful
before,
now.
we did,
That's
yeah.
not what we needed now.
Correct.
So that's unfortunate. Okay.
Okay.
So now you've got 3, 3, 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use this. I don't know why you just did that. Why don't you just take the top red one? I'll do this, and I'm going to plan to try to help you.
Okay, ready? Oh, it's the little
That's
wolf. It's a nice
fantastic.
card to get early. Can we do it though?
So if I help you, can I take
I
the
do
wolf?
have this. No, you got the wolf last time, Greg,
You're going to take
and
2
I
wounds.
helped you.
It's well worth it to get the.
I'm gonna have to take 2 wounds.
Oh, or you can get rid of this, but you won't get the wolf.
No, we're getting the wolf.
For sure.
He's so
So
good
this is one
early on.
important thing about this game that seems very interesting is that having the awareness, the eyeball symbol, you have to spend this to use it, and
That's
that wolf is the way to always have the awareness because he's always like, huh? That was my best. Did I seem wolf?
Now, you don't need to help me.
Perfect. I don't want to.
Wait, unless you have a non-disposable eyeball. You don't have a non-disposable eyeball on a symbol. Like I had a person who had an eyeball too.
So what
So I'm
should
gonna
I
have to
do
throw
here?
away this
I mean,
rope.
do I want to get rid of this? I mean, I could get rid of these two, and get some food and stuff for us. Oh no, I can't because I'd have to do that. So you could come in with me. No, you need that thing. I'm just gonna.
You could do that yourself.
I cannot. One,
You can.
two, unless I get rid of that.
That's right.
And that's too useful for having eyeballs.
I'm gonna have to use it.
I'm just gonna let this go by me.
Okay, so I'm throwing.
Or I could help you and take the wolf.
I'm throwing 2 of these away. You help me and take the wolf. That's 2 wounds. If you help me, you could take a wound.
Actually, your guardian seems to be quite the tank.
Okay. Now we also have to lose a food.
Yeah,
Lose a food.
it was well worth it. Getting that
Throw away
wolf
2
spot.
cards. This card. This is one of my favorite mechanics of the game. Not the wolf part, although that's very cool. These cards, if you resolve them in certain ways, they keep recycling. And then if you resolve them in other ways, like you really make use of them, they go in the graveyard.
Hey, Wolfie. Hey, Janine. How's Wolfie? Wolfie's just fine. Where are you?
What's that from?
That's from Terminator 2.
That's right.
He's
That's
tricky.
right.
He was
He's
a little tricky.
pretending to be the voice.
Yeah. But Wolfie's
And
not the dog.
Wolfie
Your
doesn't
foster parents
exist.
are dead. That's what he
Wolfie
says.
doesn't exist, right?
foster
He was
parents are
faked.
dead.
He was faked.
Okay, so we're ready for another day, right?
Wait, I had to spend this, right? I
So
believe
you
I had
needed
to
one eyeball.
Yeah, that
So you
was
had to
this.
spend it. But you spent an eyeball to get a permanent eyeball. And you hand it to me, I hand it back to you, and you can put it over there.
Okay.
It's a good system. Okay, so now I've got these 3. I feel like I should take this.
But look. Oh, I can put this off. Yes, I'll take the card.
You don't even
like,
need...
what is this?
That, I know exactly what it is. It's the
It's
thing
one of the things from our
that gives you
thing.
the hunting party.
That's a good card. It's totally optional use, so it is good. All right, so I'm going to play this with this and try to help you. If you
I don't
need
think
it.
you need it. I think
Well,
just
then
go
I'll
ahead
play
and do
this
that.
on my own. No, but I might need your help for this. So
I
let's
don't think
do
you do. I
this.
think you just... Well, that's true. Okay. Foreign hunters. Whoa.
Say what now?
I got the foreign hunters. So what is that one? I thought that was what... I thought the number 1 secret was the foreign hunters.
Apparently not.
Oh, much better. I'm like, Jesse's going to get the wolf and the hunters. Come on. Last game I had the wolf and the hunters.
Yes, you did.
So this I would pay 1 food, which I think is worth it, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
This
before
thing
you
goes
do
in the
that, can I just
graveyard.
point out?
Oh,
wait,
it is the
hold on,
truth. It is the
before
way.
you do it, it will recycle if you don't do it. We can hunt this if you join me, but only if you join me.
I mean, I would rather get the hunters and bulk up.
What
That was our
about
plan.
for food?
That was our plan, was to bulk up. Right?
I can't disagree with that.
Okay.
So I'm just
So
gonna.
I was-
I can't do the bison, so I'm just putting it here.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay a food. This thing goes into the graveyard, and we get secret number 1. So I was right; it was the secret. But I thought that's what that thing was.
I don't remember what that
Now
is.
I have the foreign hunters, but
So
now we have
foreign hunters
tons
are
of,
optional fighters.
tons of spears now.
That's great.
But they do take 2 of your food,
If you
so
use
it's
them, it's a
very
little dangerous.
it's
They're
nice.
good to use to get the puzzle piece, to get the thing. When there's a fight where that gets us one of these,
That's-
then bring them in. But if
that's
it's a
true.
fight for pure food, are you ready for the next thing?
Okay, so hold
I
on.
need you
got
to
1,
take
2,
something that
3.
might help
So
me.
I'm gonna take this just so I can hopefully help you. I think we should
Okay.
save this because we might want to team up here
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, I
kill
got
a
two
mammoth or something.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what this is. Hungry recluse.
What was that? That was a way to help. So you met somebody or no, you went. Oh no, you.
This is from one of the modules.
Yeah. So this one is you go and you sit down somewhere, you eat some
think,
food and
you
think, and you come up with an
and
idea.
You come up with an idea. Or I could heal too, which is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to come up with an idea.
But you bury the card. I do think this is very useful, having
So
these
we got
items.
that. But
What if
about
you get
two
what
health?
if that's an item that you can build?
You can't build
Now I'm
nothing.
very keen on this idea. Maybe it's not right. I don't know. But I'm very keen on the idea of getting more inventions to try. But our plan before was to... we did lose before because of health. I know actually. I know how to explain it.
Okay.
So you are right in this situation because there are other cards to put inventions here, but there aren't cards to heal, so you should heal.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to spend a food And you're going to heal 2.
Heal 2.
Let me see, please.
It's hard because they used to be over there.
This goes into the cemetery.
All right,
Which is a neat little thing like this.
The
thing.
cemetery is good. It's a little
Okay, well, first of all,
continent-y.
before you did that, let's look at my card. It's a hidden cave.
No one can do that. Actually, you could almost do it, but you can't. If I helped you, we could. If we worked together, we could.
We have this. Now, this could wait till later.
Yes, it
so
could.
Put that down for a second. Let's back up.
It could, and this would get us a puzzle piece right now.
So I would throw this card away.
And a tent, which we need at the end.
Which would help us
let's do it.
Well, hold on a second. Do we have to spend everything, though?
I don't have to spend anything, but you will have to spend this.
I have to spend...
You could spend this.
I have to spend both. We need 3 eyeballs.
Well, you'd have to spend both. That's pretty expensive.
But it does give us the TP, which saves us there.
It saves us a whole skull.
And it gives us a puzzle piece, which is the end.
And we don't have to worry about dealing with it again.
But this does come up later again if we don't use it.
It might, but don't forget, also you discard cards. I like your idea, because this one won't mistakenly discard.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so
I'm helping.
Spend mine too.
This... I really love this mechanic. If we used it up, it would go into the graveyard. Because I'm using it to cooperate, we know we're going to see it again.
Okay, so I'm spending these, which you'll put those away, please. We're going to get. Let's start with the.
That hurts. I'm sorry you had to spend both of those.
That's okay. So we now have a piece of our painting on the cave wall.
Oh, right? Nice! You're doing it in order.
This is gone in there. And we get. Did you get us a TP?
Nope.
Right here.
Yes.
So
now what have we been doing? When we get something that we know we're going to have to pay for at the end, in fact, you want to set... Oh, but we think we're going to let those happen.
Which you can
I think we let this one go.
I do too.
And not this one. This is what I said before. When we were playing this, I was saying, like, we might be able to get the teepees so that we just let this one go.
Well, last game we played, we still had 2 skulls to spare. But if we get really crazy... I mean, who knows? I mean, I thought 5 skulls is not hard to get and lose. And it may very may well not be. I guess it hopefully it's easier to say than it. Okay, so here's something that could get me a wound. I mean, we could do the mammoth, but it's probably gonna. You have a mammoth as well.
Can we play both of them?
Maybe
we
try
play
the
one
hut.
at a time.
Maybe the hut will help us.
I did there.
I'm gonna do this just in case I can help you with the hut.
Okay. Ready?
A bear cave. So I think only the huts.
Puzzle.
Look, this was another hut. By the
way.
Look,
we don't have it. That's really a shame.
Uh,
we don't have it, Greg. We don't have the
I know,
fire.
but I want to just explain. Oh, see, look, this hidden cave. This was a hut, so I think that's what kind of happens.
You don't think these are all puzzly pieces? Like whenever there's this on it.
I don't know. It's
but look, we can't do it because we don't have a fire. This is the other part of this game that I felt strongly about last game. Like we should be stockpiling those.
Okay,
torches,
let's see what I have.
Then...
So it's a wild boar. This takes an eye, which you have. So you could help me.
Yeah, I think
I have an axe. You have an eye. I'll get rid of 2 cards, which is a wound for me. But we will get 2 food and a thing. And actually, I could just get rid of this and get another one when it comes back out.
Done and done.
Okay, so these 2 go.
I'm helping.
Basically, we net
so that
2 food.
I'm helping so I can contribute my wolfie.
Correct. So your wolf is like, you know, so we basically go on a little hunting party. We
he tracked down the boar.
My guys come over and they're like, we saw a wild boar around here. And you're like, we'll get Wolfie to go around and find him. And then we all kind of go on a hunting party. This wild boar, we kill him, we get some fur, but he injures one of my guys, but it just rips up his thing. And then we get to get a couple of food from him. But the downside is that this is gone and we will not have an opportunity to get that again.
Right. But we used it. Now you had a fur and you used it to block it, and now you got a new fur. Okay. Next thing.
We could go even slower, by the way. Like the speed with which we go.
What do you mean
like,
we could go slower?
Like if we both do the same action, like it wears our cards away. But if we help each other, I think maybe we do more of our cards. Is that true?
That's an interesting point.
Okay. What do you? Well, I think maybe if you do that, we get another item.
We got enough to build something else? Yes.
A spear, or
we could build
I think we can
okay,
build
so I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
So you should do something that doesn't need my help.
I'll try this rock.
Okay, here we go.
Where should I do forest? I'm gonna do the rock.
Maybe.
Even if it just gives you 1 rock, that'd be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go.
Abandoned cave. Look, I need a torch.
Wow, we need torches.
Or I take a.
Guess what I'm buying? A torch.
But it can't help me now.
No.
Unfortunately.
But I'm gonna craft a torch.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a wound. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this.
Okay.
I want to keep my people healthy. See, the nice thing is if you used a torch,
It goes
you could
away.
get rid
you
of
don't
it
have to
and
face
get an
again.
item onto the board, which is what I wanted before. So this will stay now in there.
Okay, I could also do this and get one of these dreams onto my deck.
Yeah, see, they are. So if you put
They're
it on the
different,
table,
yeah,
then
they're
you can see it
different.
from the top down easier.
Mhm.
So if you see, they are different. You don't always get to put an item.
They seem like they're always one. The first one's a craft,
Mhm.
the second one is a help, and then this one changes.
Just change it.
Something like that. Okay, but we don't really know what those are.
Well,
so
let's
much.
look at it.
I'm crafting.
Whoa,
I'm getting
whoa,
a
whoa,
white. Like
wait.
you have to build up these first.
I agree, but I want to explain something, or I want to give another point.
Mhm.
Putting this right on top of your deck,
Mhm.
the more of these, like, the day is longer,
It's good decks, yeah. That's
and it's a better
interesting.
deck. You're helping your. It's better to do this early.
That's
than
interesting. Well, you
because
almost
you-
sold me on it. What do you think?
I'm good with either.
I mean, I do have one white. I've gotten burned from. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's spend.
I mean,
it.
this goes on the top of your deck. You can just draw it now, and if it's not any good, then whatever.
Well, that's what I am going to do. I'm going to take it.
Okay, well, I'm almost out of time here.
Huh.
I kind of was ripping through these a lot faster. I guess I'm going to do this because we're not ready to fight.
Do something that might help me. But that's wood. We need wood for more
know,
light bulbs.
I
You
know.
sure you want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Ancient knowledge. I need 2 light bulbs, which I would have had if I. Oh, but you don't have a light bulb.
No, they're really hard to get.
We would have gotten 2 new craft items.
Okay, so what do you have a?
Oh, but it stays in our deck, so
Yes,
that's pretty
that's
cool.
right. Now you don't have any axes.
No.
We really need axes. Okay, so I'm gonna burn 2 cards just for 1 wood.
Maybe not. You're running low on cards.
Okay, I won't.
Okay, but now we know this card is a.
Well, we have
we
a
need
few of
we
them in
need
there,
lights. We need wisdom.
All right, I'm gonna do this and hopefully add another item here or craft something.
And I am gonna do.
If I have to, I can help you.
this, because you're not gonna want to help me fight with that.
That is a one to help fight.
No, I mean this. I want to
Yes,
take this
sure.
card. if
Which
you-
means take the rock instead. This is probably more likely an animal to be killed.
Oh, that's interesting. All right, let's take the rock. 2 cards, I get a rock, or 2 cards to get a fur. I'd rather have.
I can put a dream on top of my deck, but that's an eyeball, which I don't have unless you help me. Or I can build something, which is what I'm going to do, obviously.
You
so,
can build.
so I really
2
do now
things.
see that. That's
you can build 2 things.
That's good.
But you only have a thing
No,
of
I
stones.
can
So you
build
build one of these and one of these.
and one of these.
Okay.
Is exactly what I do.
Well, in that case,
So
I
I just
should
want to
build a
point something
stone,
out.
I
Our
think.
whole point in this
I'm
in
going to
this,
build a stone
in this first round
instead of a fur.
was that we would
Bulk up.
bulk up. And look, we have not bulked up.
Well, we've been trying. So I'm going to take.
We've definitely been trying, but we have not.
Can
bulked
you
up.
add a stone to here?
Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We've been trying though.
I'm going to take a wood, just hopefully that we can get some wood. Yeah?
What is this card?
It's wood. It's
But
wood
wait, there
or...
was so one of these had a deer on it.
Yeah, it's the one on the river has the deer, because you're more likely to get the...
Or whatever it was. It was just strange. I thought it was a different back. Like it was this back but with a deer.
This one, there's essentially the forest, which is more likely to give you wood or maybe food. And then there's this river,
Oh,
which has
that
the
one.
animal
That's
on it.
what it is.
That's the
It's
thing
the
that is
river.
most likely to give you food
Oh,
or
okay. It's
fur.
the river, and okay, that's what got me confused. All
And
right,
then the mountain is most likely to give you rock or
All
fur.
right, I've got this.
Let's see. There's thorns.
All terrible. I'm
Okay.
just gonna have to take a wound.
Maybe, but look. I could get fruit, which is food. Or I could help you, and I can contribute my axe. And do you have an axe?
Nope.
I have 2 axes. So I can contribute you. You can burn 2 cards, and we can get this out of the deck and get a thing.
Done. That's
Done and
better than
done.
a wound. That's a
Right?
good.
We
Wow,
work
you
together.
really came through with those axes. There's
So
2
that gives
cards
us a
there.
wood.
Okay.
I mean, I do like the fruit, though. That's
Oh,
pretty
nice.
good fruits.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna go this time. I'm gonna craft. So try to do something that doesn't need my help.
Okay, I'll just take the woods then.
Okay.
Put
What?
those on top of your deck. Yeah.
2 crafts.
Okay, I really like you doing this, though, getting another
I
item.
don't have it. You'd have to help me.
Hold on, let me look. This is underbrush. Not really that good.
It's
So
true.
I would like to help you because now looking at the items we have, if we can get if we can craft the thing that heals us, that's a game changer, right? Clothing, could help us. I mean, I don't know what other items there are.
One new thing or two. The thing is, I keep not being able to do stuff because I don't have these.
It's
I
true.
agree with you that but I think if I get two things now, then we can start. I could go either way. I could build.
Tough.
If this was a 2, I would do it in a second.
The tough thing is, you could build you could build
one of these,
one
which
of them,
I really
which is
need.
probably what you should do.
Okay.
Which is a bummer because like this is
new stuff.
This could be a complete
Yeah,
game
we
changer.
need
You could
new
get
stuff.
an item that like completely.
But we are going to get another shot at that.
Well, hopefully yes.
Let's see what.
But wait, did I help you on that then? Wait, hold on.
Fire.
No,
No,
I
you
didn't
didn't
help
help
you.
me.
So
No.
should I do this then? I can get rid of these
two cards for a wood. Well, we do have nothing, so yes, it would make it would be nice to be able to do stuff.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then I'm gonna pick this.
You can choose when to end your day phase and then not have these penalties. So I think if I can,
push them both down.
I'll just.
Okay, but can we just pause for just a second before we pick this?
Okay.
I just want to kind of see. We would feed our people.
Right.
If we did it this way, we'd be missing one food, right? Doesn't really matter. I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't. We just put a skull. It doesn't matter. So we would get 2 skulls. Or no, we wouldn't because we have a
Right.
we have a
We just
TP.
get-
Yeah,
yes, we do.
So we would just be missing this.
So
which is
if we
fine.
could just hunt to get a little extra.
But again,
food.
our strategy was going to be to
I
accept.
know.
and
I'm just
take.
talking about the.
But
food
we
for
do really
this
want one
person.
food,
One
right?
food. So what if I use the hunt card and
Well,
you?
I have a little more to go. I
Yeah.
have this. I could try that in a moment. Can you push that down? Because I want to do a building.
The
I want to
hunt?
kind of build a couple times. Yeah.
I can push it down a little bit, but I'm gonna have to start throwing
Okay.
away cards.
That's fine.
So I can push it down once.
Okay, I'm gonna do my building.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what you've got.
Discard one
Perfect.
card,
Get one
yeah.
one card and
Food.
that's a bummer. But getting that one food is perfect. It's what we need for this.
It's true.
Hold on,
And then
let
I
me see
stop.
mine
I'm
first.
gonna do that and then stop.
Okay. Oh, this is a different one too because this one allows me to get more people.
Yes, it does.
So now,
This is where we had a big blow up our last game. Can I? Okay.
okay, so this one is saying if I spend. See, the thing is, I'd have to spend a food and then we would need 2 food,
Yes.
right? Which I mean, if I could get another eyeball, another axe, that'd be great. My guys have very low hit points, but I do think this is a little dangerous. Now the thing is, I do have a chance to build again after
It's a
this.
guaranteed build. Yeah.
Guaranteed build, which would be great, but that's a little tricky.
It is tricky because
So
you pay.
you
a
could
food,
do nothing with that,
and then
and
really hope we
and
get
then
food.
we could hunt together, and I could push this down and do this instead.
You want to try that?
Well, I mean, we have discussed having a large tribe is good to have a large hit point pool, but it also is bad because you have to spend a lot of food. But food is easier to get, and having
But
tokens.
we'd be gambling that we get some food.
Well,
Actually,
but
but
I
you have
have
more
one.
shots at food.
I have this.
I'm willing to do that. I mean, we do have a nice set of stuff that whatever comes up, we should be able
okay.
to do it.
You like it?
So I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, so we're gonna
what are you
we're gonna
gonna
spend
do?
a food.
To get another
Yeah,
person.
I'll do it like this. Not that it doesn't really matter, but like, and it's gonna get us another person. So this
Get you
person is
another
gonna come in.
person.
It's a gatherer. It brings me a torch. Oh, right here.
and a permanent
And a permanent
light.
eyeball.
That's pretty great.
That's amazing. So the eyeballs is this is the huge part of it, right? Okay, so now this goes.
And I love having these to spare.
Okay,
these two
we have very
eyeballs.
little left here.
All right. Yes, I could easily take wounds now. You're really gonna need to help me. You need to put something that will help
Okay,
me.
should I do this then? I
Well,
want to make sure.
I'm thinking you do the fire. We have nothing to buy with your fire.
Oh,
You're
because
not
you've
gonna
got-
hire another person.
No, because you have this. Yeah, yeah.
And this lets you guaranteed help. Whereas
Well,
some
the
of these
only
don't.
thing
Some of
is-
these don't let you help, Greg, and we can't mess around now.
Well, I want to build more stuff, but we'd only have this. But you're right. Okay, let's do this. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see yours.
Oh no.
I was waiting for you to see what it was.
Oh no.
This is a way to get another person, which I don't think is a good idea at this point.
Well, now, remember we said, like, if we do this, we're taking a risk to get food. Okay.
So this
There's
is a problem.
little baby elephant.
Mammoth.
Now, do you want to murder this little baby? Would anything bad happen to you?
Yeah.
Some bad karma?
So I want to point something out.
No.
In this scenario, you would take 2 wounds, and then okay. So here's a spoiler alert. We're gonna say a spoiler.
Don't tell them exactly what happens because we're not going to do it. We don't have to spoil it. All we can tell you is we're not going to kill that baby.
Okay, but you do see that you're going to take 2 here, and then you will take something like
Yeah, we take 2, and we're not going to kill the baby.
Okay.
That's a mini spoiler that there is a baby, but you don't know what happens.
Okay, so does that mean, Jesse, that I can take another person?
You could craft something. You've got wood. You could get yet another one. I can go with you, and you can give me this. You've got 2. I'll have 2.
Whoa, hold on.
That's
perfect. I'm not sure about that.
I love that.
I wish we had another rock.
I love that.
I'm
I know,
just
but
wondering
we don't, Greg. We
can't
don't
build
have another
anything else,
rock.
really.
We don't have another rock. I love this.
Wait,
plan.
if you go with me, can you take another person?
Yes.
Then
I could
let's
take
do that.
another person. I could take another thing.
No, because we don't have enough food.
We don't have enough food.
Okay, but
you have to do a successful hunt, and we can't afford another food.
what am I? Okay, then we will. Then we'll build one of these for you.
I think this is so great to have a bunch of these to throw away.
You're absolutely right. Well, that was our plan. Our plan was to bulk up, and let's see how we did.
I'm stopping because
If that's really bad, I can get you.
I mean, I could do this.
Why don't you? Yeah, do that one. And I'm gonna try.
But it's risky because it could make me discard cards.
I'm gonna try this just to get some more wood or something.
No. I want you. You need to get food. Do whatever's likely to get you food.
I can't take that. I can only take that.
Okay. All right. Well, then you got to do that. Okay.
This is more likely to get food than this is.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. Or you are. The dodo.
I have to throw away 2 cards. I'm getting 2 wounds.
No, you
and you don't have food.
But we can. No, but look, you can help me, and we'll get 3 wood. There's 1 axe. Do you have an axe? Yes, 2. Oh, I have another axe. You don't even need to help me. I can just get. I'll burn 2. Oh, that gives me a wound. I'm gonna take a wound, and I'm gonna get. 3 wood for us, right? Now we're in business. I'm not going to be able to do this, so I'm going to end my day here. You can't do anything.
When you don't have food, you take a wound or they die. You just take a wound.
Oh,
so
we
I mean,
need
I could
food. Okay,
take
no,
2
we've actually screwed ourselves.
You haven't ended your day yet, right?
I have this. It can't help me.
Why can't it help you?
Because I'm going to need to discard cards.
Well, what if you? I'm gonna.
You take
this,
that.
and
We
hopefully
need it.
we can work together and do it. Okay, but first, I'm just thinking, like, is there any scenario where it's better to?
Wait.
get
Hold on. Back up. This. Okay. I actually think maybe I go and have you take 2 wounds because we need the food. We can survive wounds. We can't survive skulls.
Well, that's a good point. That's my point. If we can't feed someone, what do they get? A wound?
No. We get 3 skulls right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 skulls.
What are you talking about?
Every person you can't food gives
What
you.
happened to all our food, Greg? You said we just needed 1 more food.
We did.
How do we need 3 foods? How is that possible? We just needed 1 extra food. How did we suddenly find ourselves needing 3
we needed
foods?
1, and I said if I get this person, I'm spending 1, and we're going to need an additional food. But we had the ability to hunt.
I thought we were just missing 1 food. How do we now? How are we down 3?
I don't know how we're down 3, but
Okay.
I know we're down. We were supposed to be down 2.
So
Because we were down 1, and I paid 1, and we need another. That's why we're down 3.
you're saying getting another person
Was worse, yeah. Well, you totally were for it. You watched this.
But we had a full hour-long discussion and post-game wrap-up about
We
taking another.
did.
So
wish I
I
hadn't
need a
done that
rule
now.
clarification.
Yeah.
When you can't feed someone, they take a wound, right?
No, they take a skull. It's right here. That's what I was trying to tell you. Is that like having?
That's insanity.
Okay,
So it's much better to get to food and take 2 wounds.
I agree. That's what I just said. Do you need help with that?
Well, I'm gonna have to. You could take some wounds for this, but there'd be. Who do you got? No one to take wounds. You got an extra person.
Yeah, but my people are all really delicate.
But if I take 2, I'm in the same position. I'll have no hearts.
You'll have 1, 2 to spare, and right now I have 1, 2, 3 to spare. So what's the difference?
Well, there is a difference between 2 and 3.
Well, I mean, if you'll either have 2 to spare, or I'll have, or you'll
No, we
either have
can
1 to
split
spare.
it. We can split the wounds.
Right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 to spare, and I have 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's true.
So I'm behind in 1, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, what is the dodo? So I can do it on my own and don't need your help.
Okay, now here's the thing. Like, I could do this, burn these, and then you could pick this next, and I could use this to help you go hunting.
You can't burn. You mean burn these for this?
Just for the wood.
Well, look, that's possible food.
Yeah, I know,
You
but
still need more food.
okay, so I should do nothing.
You should do nothing.
No, I do think that's probably the case. Okay,
Right,
let's
so
be
I'm
safe.
doing the dodo. I'm spending these
It's hard
2
to
cards.
it's hard to get rid. This is a tough choice. This is why I can get 3 wood right now, but it will burn these 2 cards, And the thing is, if I need to hunt and I need to burn the 2 cards to hunt properly, that's the
Well, you're right.
bigger-
I mean, 3 guaranteed wood is a
is.
little tricky.
But it's the hard choice, I think, that we need to do.
But we need food. We'll get skulls if we don't get food. I think you have to.
So right now, you just did that. Did you take your 2 wounds?
I didn't take any wounds, but I.
You need 2 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
The dodo is dead.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have 2 more food. So now we're short 1 food. So let me ask you this. Is being short 1 food and getting a skull worth getting 3 and the chance that you'll play this and I can assist you? No, because you only have 2 cards. We'd have to end the day, really. All right, I'm not going to do the trees. I'll do this.
And I'll do
you
this.
play this. And hopefully you can help me.
2 shots
with-
at food.
Okay, let's see yours. Solitary Mammoth.
Can't do it. 2 cards. Needs 2 cards to discard.
A wild boar.
3
It discards 2
food,
cards, which
3.
will give me a wound.
Yeah, but it's worth it for 3 food and a protection.
So do I have enough spears? 1, 2.
I can help you.
You can help me. So you go with me.
I go with you.
We kill this boar, which will kill him. Now we've taken a lot of the food out of here, by the way.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a wound.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting 3 food. 1. Oh, we're only getting 1. Oh, well, no, I don't have to send the hunters. Okay, 2, 3, and I'm getting a fur, right?
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
Nothing else? 3 food and
That's
fur.
it.
Okay. Then
Okay, now we're done with.
Well, if I turn this over, what's
No,
the worst?
It's only going to be bad. It's no way. It's nothing that's going to not discard cards.
Okay, so I end my day phase, which just pops that in there. All right, explain to them how the night
Okay,
phase
now we
works.
into the night phase.
We're going to sleep now.
We're going to go to
basically.
sleepy bye. We're going to do this.
We have to do, for each of these cards that are part of the module, we have to do these things. We either throw away 3 food, which we don't have to spare, or we take a skull. So we're taking a skull, which was our plan. Could I have a skull there?
That was our plan. Oops, sorry.
And
And
then,
we are going to get rid of our TP.
right, which is what this one needs, a TP or a skull.
Or hut, I guess. It's probably not TP.
Well, it says tent.
tent, yeah.
Okay.
We
so,
keep saying TP, but I don't think that's accurate because it's more of a Native American thing, and I think that's more of like a hut.
Okay.
Okay.
So now that's the end of the night phase. Now we take all the discarded cards.
Let's take a
Shuffle.
sorry.
Oh, all the people have to get fed.
Yeah, so we lose all this food.
All this food. 3, 1 for each person.
Okay, let's just take stock for a moment.
Okay.
So did we do what we set out to do? Right now I have
Kind of.
well, 1 permanent eye, 2 temporary eyes, 2 spears, 2 axes, and a fur.
Plus 2 extra possible spears, and I have 1, 2,
2 spears,
only 2 spears. That's a good
1
try to
permanent
get to
eye,
know.
and 1 permanent axe,
And 2
and 2
spare.
temporary.
Having these temporaries is pretty huge because it lets you take risks and go for things. But I could use some more spears.
Yeah, well, we both could use some more spears. I have
And
enough
axes.
spears as those guys, but they use up the food, so I'm not quite sure they're the
So
right-
this was my main thought for our last game was like, let's decide that on a certain day we're gonna build up our spears like crazy and then go hunting for the biggest animals we can.
So I'd be interested to know, like, let's try to remember, how many rounds we play with this.
That's a good point. It'd be nice if there was a round counter.
I think I did that right. I almost think I might have.
I'm gonna shuffle. We're gonna shuffle
Yeah,
each
pause
deck
it.
and then cut. But I would love us to go and spear up and then go do some big hunting.
Well, remember, we do need to hunt, but it's not. I guess we do have quite a number of other.
I'm gonna put these here to count our rounds. This is our
That's one.
second round.
We've entered round 2, so we're gonna. Why don't we just put one? Why don't we make it part of this phase, where we put
I'll
one.
put it on that.
Yep, that's 1. We're done.
Okay, we've done that once. Okay, I like
Yeah.
that.
All right. I guess I should cut these again. Even though it's a really good card on the top. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Yes, I get it anyway. You got a bad card on the top. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna leave them back like this. I'm gonna delete this. I think you put them in. Can you put them in any order, or do you have to?
Yeah, you decide what order they go back
Okay.
on.
All right.
And you can look at these at any time.
You can look at the
backs
whole
of them.
thing. All right. What are you picking? I'm gonna pick the fire, and I'm hopefully gonna put something here,
Okay,
or maybe you can join me,
I might join you.
and
to
I'll
get
build a spear for you.
Yeah. Oh,
Because-
we don't
well-
have a spear. We don't have any equipment to get spears.
Yes, that's true.
We need
All right. Well, hopefully
we
I'll
need
get the
stone
one.
and
that's-
rock. All right, so I'm gonna start with stone.
Okay. I've got this. I can add a dream to the top of my deck.
I was kind of liking that we were putting all those dreams on.
Well, it's also lengthening the deck, putting better things in the deck.
I'm going to get us 2 stone.
Can you do it on your own?
No.
You only have 1 rock.
I only have 1 tool. I could get us...
1 stone.
I
1
could
axe.
get us 1 stone, or if you join me, 2 stones.
Okay, so this is a good card. Getting the dream is good, but they're not always... Like, we don't always take the dream action. I think what we need, if we want to build up and build our engine, we build some stones.
Okay,
I'm going to help you build 2 stones.
2 stones.
That's what you... I know that's what you want to
I
do.
think that's the right thing to do.
I think so.
And it does get me a wound, though.
Uh,
But I'm going to have to get a wound eventually, Greg. I can't carry this forever.
you're getting so wounded, though. You're
I
getting
know,
so
I
beat
am.
up.
I am.
I have a fur. I'm going to go with you, and I'm going to... and I can take your wound, so I'm going to block
Yes,
with my
you
fur.
can. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, that's what we're team for. Okay.
2 stone.
That goes there. I put them here.
Stone can be hard to get sometimes. So maybe
Do you want to try to
can
hunt?
Are we ready to hunt? I've got
I have
2
a hunt-
spears.
Possible hunting one.
3, 4. That's
Well, I don't
not
want to use
enough.
this.
Can you delay it? Can
Well,
you
let's put this.
get, like, if you could get that
I can't.
first?
This is 1, 2, 3.
I know. I'm trying to, like, delay it 2 turns and get.
I'm going to
yourself
use this then. I'm going to try to go and get some wood.
up. All right, we'll both try to get wood.
One of us, hopefully.
Or should we split it up?
I think we do it both. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's fruits, berries.
Uh-huh.
So 2 eyes.
Let's
If I were able
spend
to
it.
join you,
I spent. Or
well,
I
if you
spend
we don't
one.
want to spend the
Okay.
the
If you,
token.
don't
We
have
don't have
to.
to.
You could join me for
Okay,
3
this
food.
is trees. This is the thing to get.
Can you do it on your own?
3 wood. Ooh, that's a good point. I have 2 axes. I can.
So let's both do our things on our
So
own.
you're gonna do that?
I'll
Okay.
get 3 food.
I will take a wound.
I
though.
will take a wound too.
Boy, that's tough.
I know it is, but
I think what... Yeah, I'm really getting
it's
beat up here.
dangerous getting wounds.
I think what we really have to start doing is to, like, put some new inventions in there.
On the other hand, I mean, it is a skull, but it's. Well, these are so they
You
should be
can't, like,
face
see
down.
them, yeah.
Mhm.
So,
3 food.
and we got 3 food?
Mm-hmm.
So what we got to do, is that waste that? Do we put that away? No,
No.
it keeps out. Okay. Yeah.
When you hunt animals, you get their fur, which is protection. And maybe we may have to start ramping up our hunting. Okay, well, look what I've got. It might be time to reveal this dream. But was this dream the hunt dream? Okay, maybe I push this down. You get us a spear.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but it's
try
another wound if I have to do
Yeah,
that.
well,
Okay.
Bear
So what I
cave.
really wanted was this.
Okay, I can get us a puzzle piece and a TP and food and a bear mat if we join together.
And 2 cards, but it's a wound again.
It will be another wound.
That is the end game. That's 2 of the 5
But you
pieces.
could
we need.
take a wound and.
So,
you
but the
can't
only thing
bear
is
claw.
that I could build 2
Well.
spears or 1 spear. But I do think this is a good. I think we should do your thing.
Okay, so we're gonna go together. We need to go together. 'cause
4.
I
Well,
need
you
your
only have
things.
2 spears, so
Uh-huh.
I would add my 2
I'm
spears.
gonna throw away this.
I also think this game would be good if we had like we could, because I keep having to recount things and just say
Mhm.
put what our strength is
Uh-huh.
at each thing.
So I'm throwing away this.
Mhm.
We've got 4 spears. I've got to throw away 2 cards.
One of which is a wound.
One of which is a dream.
And you're gonna die.
There's a wound.
I'm going with you, adding my spears. That's done. We get 2
Food.
food.
A second puzzle piece. A bear cloth, which we could either of us take, but I should probably take since I'm near death.
You
Right.
should take it, yes.
And
for
we're
sure.
getting a TP that we're going to mark as what we're going to pay at the end of the round.
We're getting a TP?
Yep.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, this is a pretty
Then
big
that's
card.
definitely a no-brainer. Yeah.
So
Of
then
course,
this
it's
goes
the
great.
bear. We went into this bear cave.
Yeah.
So, and we weren't really paying attention to the theme
We
as much.
should,
In my head, I am
probably.
somewhat, but like,
We should.
we've-
huh?
you know, we're like, we go in and we're like, we see like, there's a bear, and we're like, growl, growl, and we're like, it's very dangerous. Well, should we go?
Mhm.
All right, like, let's get our warriors together and go in. And it's like, well, one of us could get wounded, and we do,
Mhm.
but we kill it, and we get its food,
Uh-huh.
and we get its fur, and then like we paint about our experience on the wall.
And now we have a new
got
shelter.
The shelter
Our shelter is hanging
is-
out in that bear
is
cave.
the bear cave. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is gone. But
And
we're also milling
mechanically
all these out
speaking, one
our
of the
deck.
cool things is those cards are part of the module. Like most of these cards are base cards,
Some of them
and then
are.
the module sticks a couple flavored cards.
Okay.
You might imagine some of the modules are more in the future.
Okay, I'm gonna have quite a few builds coming
Me
up.
too.
Oh, you can get the build. Okay, so hold on. I'll do the
Oh,
iron
and nice
first.
equipment.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to build up first? Like, let's get spears
What?
and
This
then.
is a mountain.
Okay.
The mountain's the least likely to like. I mean, it's either that or a forest.
Okay, then mountain. All right, ready?
Okay. I don't know. I think maybe you get another person. I can do this and get 2 stone.
We have a bunch of food. Or I could get a spear. That's trickier.
1 spear versus 1 person. I think we need the hit points.
And the person might have a spear.
And the person might have a spear.
But I have to pay a food for it.
So I'm just kind of looking at
I
it.
was going to say, yeah, let's do that.
I mean, our people are getting close to getting killed. We need to be able to soak up some hit
You're
points.
right.
So right now you're gonna pay this food.
I mean, maybe you're right. Like, get a whole clan and then go hunt like crazy and try to end the game with hunting. All right, I'm
paying this.
I'm all switched over, but I'm gonna get people. It's driving me a little crazy that these are upside down.
Well, I turned them over, but they were. I guess I really did.
Always be flipping.
I did turn them over, but maybe they were.
Okay, I got a 2-heart warrior. I've got a female warrior clan.
So you have
the
3
Amazons.
spears now.
That's pretty good. That's the best of all worlds. Like, instead of buying a spear, I get a
Well,
person with a spear.
Yeah.
Except,
Which is the exact
got a
opposite of our
feeder.
discussion before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that goes in there.
You paid a food for this?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't do my thing, so I'm gonna do my thing, which is to spend 2, which gets me a wound. So I'm gonna die the next wound I have to take, but it gets us. 2
We need to
stone.
kill an animal so that you get a fur.
Well, I want to. The next time we get one of these fire cards,
I've got a fire card.
I've got one too. I'm taking one of them.
So we're both gonna fire up and both get weapons or something. Let's do
No,
it.
I want it. Whoever has this has to do that. Has to get a new item on the board.
I'm not promising that.
Oh my god! What if it's a berry that can heal us?
I didn't say I'm not doing it, so I'm not promising it.
Ah, damn! I didn't get it. You didn't get it either.
I did get another person.
Now that's a tough choice.
I don't think it is.
You think no?
I think go right for the spear and then go crazy hunting.
Like you
we've
think get
got
another
a
person?
hunting party. No, get a spear, buy a spear.
Oh, build the spear. Yes.
Build a spear and let's go
Okay.
hunt like crazy.
I'm gonna take this dream. Oh, I can build a spear though.
Let's build spears and then just go hunt
what
the
if
biggest,
what if the
toughest
well, hold on a second.
animals.
Well, what if the dream is sort of an inspiration that gives us an item?
It
such
very
as a
well
healing?
might.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 1 vision, which I have built into my gatherer.
And I built a spear.
Okay, and then I'm picking that for my next action.
Okay.
There you go. It is kind of cool. I want to
Okay.
spend. I'm
Wait,
spend
can you
the night
put
dreaming.
can you
and
put that off and build something first? Like, and then maybe we'll dream up.
I want to
and
do
go
this
hunt?
in case I can.
Okay, so I will put this
in
off.
case I get something
we'll do
here,
this,
and then
so
I can-
maybe I'll help you,
Yeah,
and then
my-
I want to hunt the hell out of
If I
things.
think of some new item, if I'm out my wandering, I look at the
Okay,
sky
that
and I
makes
get
sense.
inspired, then I can build whatever I
Okay.
put there.
Ready?
Mhm.
Okay, I
Trees.
can help you if you need to.
Can you put that up there, please?
I don't have enough of these things to do this, though. Hey, there's the
Medicinal root.
medicinal root.
I'm absolutely going to do
Yeah,
that.
you need it.
Although what's a bummer is I'm losing these 2.
That
That's
is a
tough
bummer,
choice.
but still, you need those wounds off. 3 wounds off in any combination, no doubt about
Huge.
it.
Okay, so I have the things I need. So I'm going to do the medicinal root. Oh, but here's the other thing.
What?
That's really good. Oh, but we know what it is. We could get it again.
That's a good point.
Of course, I could get one now and get one later
Oh,
also.
that's good, really.
But
good point.
we could build some more wood.
We could build 3 wood as a team.
But I think getting this twice is going to be game changing.
Get it every time.
Yeah.
These are
Okay.
so powerful.
Okay. So I'm going to do that, which gives me the root. I'm just going to use it right away, so leave it over
I'm
there.
not going to do
It heals
this
my
for
3,
1
right?
wood. I don't think it's worth throwing away 2 cards for 1 wood.
I'm going to throw these 3 wounds away. I'm going to just basically use it right away.
Yeah.
Right?
This is really cool that card stays in the deck. These are powerful.
These are powerful.
Get this out and hit them every time. This is a very cool mechanic. I want to remember this when I talk. Like, most of the time, this mechanic of how you see the 3 backs and you're like, oh, it helps a little bit. But once you know there are these important cards,
I'm
are
taking it. I'm putting
identified.
this on the top, putting this next, and I'm taking this.
well,
Sorry,
hold
you were
on.
saying.
Before you do that,
Yeah.
I want to go hunting now. So, but you could use it for a guaranteed hunt help. But if you're not going to do that,
I really want to see if I can get another
all
one.
right, I'll delay it again.
I mean, there's no, you know what I mean? Like, eventually,
By the
like, we
way,
will
yeah.
hunt that.
I'll try to get some food, but I want us to
We
hunt.
do need food.
Because can I just make the other point?
Yeah.
It's not just food, it's the pelts that you get that protect you. So like the sooner we get pelts,
That's true.
the sooner we're protected. Something
Well,
bad
we can't
happens.
also just ignore these forever also. We do need a pelt for this.
All right, let's go. 3 cards for a wood and 2 food. Terrible, but I wouldn't.
Is
run
it
through any-
really? I mean, you
I
burn the
don't-
card
look
forever.
I will burn my hunting guy.
Oh, then
I
burn
will-
one card and get
That's
one
what
food.
I'm gonna do.
Perfect.
I'm gonna
Okay, well, let
burn
me
one
see
card
mine
and
first.
one.
Here we go. I'm going to use this to put a new item.
Invent. Okay.
Yes?
Fine, and you don't need my help. I'm just gonna
Clothing.
do this. No, clothing protects you. That's
It's
not.
true.
Don't poo-poo clothing. Clothing
I
was
can
a good
poo-poo clothing.
invention in the history of man. I'm throwing away one card face down for a food.
Okay, use that. But the
Your people
clothing,
got
oh,
food in
geez.
front of them.
Do you remember what this was? It was like the weary, hungry person or something. You gave him food or something, and he.
Yeah. So.
Do I want to do that right now?
I don't, can you?
I'm gonna try. I don't. I'm trying to remember if
I
this had a
keep
thing.
putting
working.
off the hunting.
Okay, let me ask you this: do you remember if this card had a help?
I don't remember.
Okay, go hunting, and I'm gonna try this, and hopefully this is
Yeah.
gonna give me a help.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. It's an injured mammoth. That
6,
gives us
5 and 2
cave.
pelts. Exactly what I wanted.
incredible.
Yeah.
I have a help.
Okay.
Although
Thank God.
I do. There is
No.
a rock.
No, we need you.
Okay,
One,
first, hold
two,
on.
three.
You remember those rocks that you like crack them open? They have some geodes and stuff. I mean, it's pretty compelling.
So look at this card, injured mammoth. It's so cool.
Got spears all in it.
Spears,
You know, like,
blood.
it's like when it sees you, it's like you see how many of you people I've killed. It's like get away from me.
So look, what's cool. If you have all this stuff, you get this wonderful reward, pure benefit. If you can't kill
He's
him,
good, yeah.
you get wounded by him.
He's like Moby Dick. He's like
Mm-hmm.
mad at you. That's what's so great. Like Moby Dick is like basically like he's like you've killed all these whales. You try to kill me, and your ship, you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna
And
die.
then the next ship comes like no. You thought you were safe. You got off your ship. You're like
It's a
struggling
good
to stay afloat.
metaphorical lesson in life. When you see the thing with 18 spears out of it, that might be hard to kill, that 18 speared thing. Maybe
Or maybe it's one little nudge from death.
one more spear will do it. All right, so we teamed up, then we can easily do it. We don't have to spend anything. I've got to
You
discard
can wait.
2
Hold on.
cards.
Let's just make sure. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay,
Really? You only have
burn
2?
2
Oh,
cards.
yeah, so we don't have to use your thing.
I don't want to use
So
it.
there's the 2 cards burned.
Okay. And
This leaves the game. We get 5 food.
Okay, let's put that out. Well, I'm going to put it so we can see that we've got our people fed.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4,
Maybe.
5.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe. Uh-huh.
And then what else do we get?
2 pelts.
Okay, which is important because actually we can satisfy this.
We had an agreement the way this was going to happen. I'm
Yes,
going to
yes.
get this, but I'm going to put a reminder on it that ideally we'd like to use it for this.
Because you do have 2 pelts already.
Yes.
And then we get another piece of cave painting.
And that guy didn't even wound us because he was injured.
Hold on. Is it?
Yeah, you
Is
think you got it.
this one?
Uh-huh. You,
Yes, it is that one. Upside down, upside down. There you go.
come on, how cool is that?
It's very nice. The game is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Very nice production.
It is.
It's really weird too because it's like Z-Man coming back. You're like, Z-Man used to be like,
Pandemic
Z-Man's
is
doing
Z-Man.
it? Amazing. We got to get it. Because Z-Man was like getting hit after hit and they were really like at the forefront of that, like the new board gaming like revolution, you know? And then at some point, Z's sold, or what was the guy's name?
I
Z?
don't know the history of it.
Yeah, he like sold his company and he went to get a position at Asmodee and stuff. And I think then he maybe, I don't remember what happened, but like it's like Z-Man. When was the last time you heard of a game come out and we were like, oh yeah, Z-Man, that was a Z-Man game?
I don't know. I'm not good at paying attention to companies. I'm almost out of my deck. I'm going to end the day soon.
Okay, so sorry, this
So
was
if
my
you need
helper.
help,
So I think I'm gonna
why don't you
do.
do the footprint and
do
I'll
the
try to
footprint.
help you.
Well, whatever. Play whatever.
Let's do...
Do the forest.
No, I think I'll do this one because we don't need any more food.
No, we can always use more food, but fine.
But we might need more
Okay.
food.
Let's see yours. Small stones. Perfect. Burn 1 card and get a stone.
Yeah.
Just a small stone. I've got the Hungry Recluse, which, to be fair, remember this it does to remember that this does have this. But I'm gonna burn it right now to heal to. No.
You're missing your favorite
Yeah,
opportunity.
I am gonna do that. So
We
now
have
that
one
but
spare food.
now that it's important to note. We could kill this to get another invention, which was what I said.
Right, that's what I thought you were going to do.
Or we could heal, which before I said it's probably more important to heal since it's the only one that does it. But now we have the berries that are in this deck that heal.
Yes, we do.
So,
Although, look at my people.
yes, but we could get those berries to heal again.
We'd have to team up if I wanted to remove my hearts from me. You only have one heart, so that would be insane to
I
just
think we get the stone and we get another invention.
All right, let's do it.
You like it? Wow,
Yeah,
you
I'm
want
fine
it.
with that. And then I'm done for the day, I think.
Can we have? Oh, I can put it out. What is it? It's a stone circle, which we have three stone. Did I give us another stone?
I don't remember.
I didn't do anything yet. So did you get it? Did you do it?
What do you mean? Oh, from this
Yeah.
one? Oh, no, for this. No.
So there's 4.
That's our puzzle piece.
We can get another puzzle piece from this, and we have 1, 2. Do you have a hammer, an axe?
Yeah, I know.
3. Yeah, we could get one from that and be really close to winning. All right, 1, 2, 3. Here's the hot one. It's going to be an animal. Do you want to maybe assist me? Try to assist.
There's also this. We could play both of these. And
No, you go to the mammoth and I'll try this and try to help you. How's that? Yes?
I can't remember which is which, but if I have to burn cards... No, I got people to
But
whip.
you'll take a wound?
Yeah, let's do it.
And you have the
Ready?
fur. Yeah.
Puzzle piece. Oh, no, it's a secret. Oh, it's the baby.
I love because I always see it and understand it.
You see the...
I compute it like a moment before you did, and I look up and I wait for a moment, and then you're like...
Okay, I'm going to tell you my favorite Simpsons episode. Okay, which this reminds me of. Do you remember? It's one where Lisa's watching the VCR and she sees Ralph's heartbreak, and she's like, if you pause it right here, bloop, 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 he goes frame by frame. And
It's the Choo Choo Choose You one. Yeah.
that's right, it's Choo Choo Choose You. And she's like, I don't know if it's Bart that's doing it, he's like framing forward,
is,
and
right.
each frame, his heart, you can see where his heart breaks.
Now you listen to me. I don't like you. I never liked you. And the only reason I gave you that stupid Valentine is because nobody else would.
Watch this, Lise. You can actually pinpoint the second when his heart rips in half. And now.
All right, well, why don't you flip over, see if I can help you with something.
Mountain Goat. So burn 2 cards. I don't necessarily want to take another wound right now.
But you block it and get it back. So actually, it's a freebie.
Done.
And I'm going to help you because I'm not doing this.
So I think because you're going with me and you're going to spend...
Not
I'll
spending
take
anything.
it and I'll contribute it.
Okay, sure.
Since
But
you're
you
going
have to.
more.
You're eating the one with wounds with this, right? That's what you're doing. You're eating the wound that came from discarding the hazard,
You're right.
and then you're getting a new one.
Okay,
So
so
you're
then you
definitely
are
keeping-
going to do that. And I'm going to
Yes.
keep one. Okay, and we are going to get 2 food. The bad part of it is that we are running it out.
But
Running
we've
this out of
used
there.
it. We've used
No,
it.
but I
as-
mean like these are positive. Like
yeah.
all
yeah.
of these are cards that
Well,
are.
it's true. We used it when there was a hazard
We're using
to pay for
We're
it.
using the cards.
I know,
are
but we're
positive
almost ready
back.
to win this game, and we're
That's
strong
also
enough
very
to
true.
to kill a puzzle
That's also
piece
true.
if we get it.
Okay,
All right, I'm
I've
going
only
to
got
sleep.
3 left.
I mean, I don't have to go to sleep.
No,
but
draw
I
that
should-
top card, and you
If
can help
it
me.
makes me discard, though, I'm gonna get bad stuff. But yeah, I guess we should do it. We've got enough fight to do it.
Well, we don't need more stone.
No, draw the woolly mammoth special card
Oh,
because that
shoot.
could be a
Did
puzzle
I-
piece.
I don't
No,
know.
there it is.
No, but I mean, I don't remember if I pulled one of these to the top. I'm gonna shuffle them up and then do the top 3 because I don't remember what I think I might have grabbed the wrong one. Okay, so what do you want? The woolly mammoth?
Yeah, let's see if there's a puzzle piece
Oh,
behind
that's a
him.
good point. There is one.
Okay.
Okay, this one is the bull mammoth, which is 8. So you can help me. How many spears can you?
One,
How many
2,
spears can you
3,
muster?
4. I have 4 spears to give you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's all
That's
we need.
8.
You don't have 3. You have 3 cards or not?
I do.
Oh my gosh, we can
Hold
do
on,
it.
it's like
This is like the whole tribe
There.
got together.
on the hill. It is the bull mammoth. That foe is beyond us. We cannot fight him. No, Hrothgar, we must. We can do it.
Summon
if
all
we
the
band together,
warriors.
we can do it. Then let us go or die in battle together.
Now blow your horn.
Mm.
All the warriors come
The
out.
Horn of Gondor.
The spears go.
We were all like charged like death.
All right,
You're
so
running.
I'm helping.
So you're helping. We're gonna go in. I have to get rid of these 3 cards, which is perfect,
Yeah, it is perfect.
right? And then it gives us another piece of the painting,
That's amazing.
it gives us
It was good I remembered to take that card, huh?
what?
It was good I remembered to tell you to pull out that
Yes, it was.
special card.
1, 2, 3, 4. I really hope when I did that, I didn't mess it up though. Like I wasn't.
We
allowed
did
to
it
pull.
fair. You reshuffled it. You made it twice
true.
as hard, possibly.
And we get 2 for which I'll take.
Who say what now?
1 and 1. And well, you're gonna spend the. Okay. So that guy's dead.
That was
The bull
amazing. We
mammoth.
killed the bull mammoth.
We didn't even need the hungry hunters. These guys are like, hello.
You did need the hungry hunters, in
did I?
fact, and they need to eat 2 of your food.
Are you sure? You can.
Yeah, look, we needed 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so we lost 2 food. They're like, finally, we get to eat
Yeah,
some stuff.
but they actually did a good job for us.
It's a really neat little card, though.
Amazing, wonderful card.
Okay, now this we can use, and we can win.
Yeah,
Okay, so
the
we're
next
gonna
game.
go to
On
the end
next
phase.
game.
Okay, give me all the food from that you're eating.
We should do this in order, right? How we normally
So-
do it, don't we? All right, we'll
Okay,
do this.
so, well,
first.
we've already
all our
fed our
people are
people.
eating; they're fine. Now we're gonna spend up 3
Yeah,
food
and
and
that.
a fur
And the teepee.
to
and
do
the
this
teepee.
one, and then the teepee for this
And
one.
then put one of your cubes on there, because that's the
It's
second,
the
day
second
finish.
round. Okay, these you're gonna put back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put these back. That was the wrong
The opposite
person
way to do it.
what. All right, so this I'm ending the day. Now we're gonna shuffle these
You
up.
did that part. Yeah.
That was a very satisfying little last turn of the day. We almost couldn't do it. If Greg didn't have 3 cards in his discard to pay for
Well, I
that,
wouldn't have been able to do
we
it.
wouldn't have been able to choose that. And what was was the option like paying, or was it just do nothing?
No, I mean, it would have been like, no. Oh, I don't know, actually. No, it would just be do nothing. I'm quite pleased at the moment, Jesse.
Why is that?
Because I have 1 hazard in my deck.
I know, and they all came in here.
How many do you have? You're allowed to count, by the way.
Like
because
4.
you, can-
Yes, you are allowed to count.
you think 4?
Yeah, maybe
Let's
4.
count 'em
Alright,
up.
Cutting this in half, unfortunately. How's that though?
Let's see how many
Well,
you
we
have.
both got it. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna need it. We're gonna win right
I
now.
want to see, though. Because that's funny.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. 6 to 1.
Well, the good thing is it's not gonna matter.
The thing is, if you had put it in mine, I would have been like,
Yeah, you would have been
Okay.
upset. Okay, ready?
yeah. So one thing to notice
Mm-hmm.
is that I'm holding stone,
In your hand, you picked it up. You want to be the.
which means I'm the one to do it.
Okay, well, I can help you.
Actually, we could
can't-
we could work
We
together.
Work together. We're doing it.
So actually, I'll hand you the piece. Wait, is that all we needed to do? So this.
I think we have
is
to work
3.
together.
Actually, that's accurate. 1, 2. Yep.
3.
So here's what's kind of nuts. Is
So
that
doing the build, we could actually build 2 with this one, but we don't need it. We could build some leather armor.
whoa? We could also build this. Oh, we can't because we don't have enough things.
We could have almost.
I just
done it.
realized something. We could have
gotten
done
to
it 2 different
we could
ways.
have gotten
No, but
this on
look.
our own.
We could have built the idol. And
Yeah, we
built,
could have bought this first.
it
and
does
then-
either way. I mean, we.
Yeah.
Okay, so we owned it that time. Well, we won the. We played once before and we won,
Only one skull.
but we had 3 skulls and a pretty
It was
big
rough going.
a pretty big
Uh-huh.
disagreement in the middle, which was a little on tilt.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But then some of the things we did that we disagreed about, we did again.
We
Like
went
I did
and
get
did
my
we,
4th person.
Yeah. Well, I tried to actually, which is ironic, because I tried to do your strategy, and then you were advocating for mine. Although at one point you were like, "What do you mean you need more food?" I'm like, I said, "Should I get this person?" And you were like, "I think
We
do
got
it."
lucky at the end thing when we ran out of food. Then we were able to get enough.
I think
food.
a huge thing was this was getting the
Those were pretty huge.
because that healing, although it healed 3, I'm still alive. I would have been still alive.
Yeah.
So I think that it was
It's
worth it.
cool because we'll talk about this when we eventually review it. There's a huge amount of these decks that we've never seen, and they're
Well,
cool new
I'm
cards.
tempted to see what other
I know,
inventions
but
we
don't.
have. We shouldn't. But like, I also think we started off really poorly. Like that rope is only a onesie.
I feel like it's
I think no, these are the 2 I started off with, right?
it's
2
kind of crazy
spears.
we didn't do this more. Like we had pelts. Like why didn't we?
Well, we
protect
really didn't
ourselves?
get inundated with pelts until the end,
Okay.
and we only played 2 rounds. We played the first 2 days
Yeah.
and the first thing of
Yeah.
the 3rd day.
Well, we sort of we figured out a little bit better. We got strong.
Very
And then
quickly.
we found that those elephants, those mammoths, and just went hard on them. And they give you
we not
food
doing
and
phrasing
pelts. We're not doing what?
That's from archery. It's like, are we not doing phrasing anymore?
I don't know what that means.
Just like when
I don't-
people
what do you
say
mean it's
things-
from archery?
Archer, the show Archer.
Oh, Archer.
Wow, it makes it seem like I watch a lot of TV, and I do not. I don't really only watch a couple.
That
of
was
shows.
quite fun. I'm glad we took a break and played it again.
Yeah, they say phrase. He's like, are we not doing phrasing anymore? Because like when you say something that's like suggestive the way you said it. But I do really like the way all this looks, huh? And we got our little tribe.
Yeah.
This was a huge deal again. This one with the eye.
Yeah.
And you got the wolf right away.
And this Guardian's great.
Well, he's not really that great in one way because like he doesn't contribute anything to help you.
Takes up 4 wounds.
But he does definitely soak up some damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Well, this is also probably a lot easier, this scenario.
Sure, we played the 2 modules that are the easiest.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder if we get along here, if we're going to get hit with something like, because we essentially in the first round said we're just not going to do one of those.
Mm-hmm.
And there might be a scenario where like it's much more dangerous and we start getting some of these people killed more and we can't do that. Although we did only get 1 scope.
Mm-hmm.
But we did win pretty
Might
handily.
even
there.
make the case that like well, TPs have no other usage, right?
At this moment, no.
There was something that required it. There was a tool that required
It is kind of cool. I mean, it's not absolutely not the scope of Seventh Continent, right?
It's a
There's
very
big
different
map.
game.
But
Completely
in a-
different
but
game. No
in-
exploration.
No what?
No exploration.
Well, no, there is absolutely exploration.
Well, exploration of cards, but you're not exploring an
There's
area
not a
and open
map.
up new. Yeah.
But you are like exploring and finding new people, finding new ideas, finding new things to build, and finding secrets.
Mm-hmm.
And and then all the cards themselves have like little mini adventures. And there's stuff that we still haven't seen on those. And we're gonna see more stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So I really feel like a sense of like it's kind of cool to like this is a very good exploration game.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
you know what? How
don't,
long-
we're not going to
this
review it
isn't-
now.
No, not for sure.
It only
We've
took us
played
an
it for
hour
and
20 minutes,
17
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, pretty
And
quick.
I took a moment to run in there and grab a drink
Uh-huh.
and stuff. So that's not bad at all, actually.
Yeah, and I mean, we have more thoughts. We'll give our full thoughts on the review, but
Yeah.
it was very pleasant that our first playthrough was a little rough. We were a little on
little rough.
edge after 2 long days.
Mm-hmm.
Second playthrough was much smoother, and I felt like we made more strategic decisions.
Well, I think in a game that you play, you're going to get that situation where you're getting better at it, right?
Well,
You
one
kinda-
hopes that you're playing a game that your
Well,
skills.
no matter what, when you go into a game the second time, you know what to expect some more, right? And having played this the first time, they were like, oh, like we could have been like, oh, spears are important, obviously, right? Like, I mean, it's just one of those things.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Was that the wrong
Wait.
thing to say?
Yes, that is the wrong thing to say.
He really shouldn't have tried to make a thing out of that such a common phrase. That does feel.
What? So that you could make a comment thing?
No, I'm just saying. But we're gonna play through more of this game. I don't know if we'll film more playthroughs of it. But
Yeah, we're definitely going through this whole thing. I'm pretty intrigued. I mean,
I want to see the new cards. Some of those cards
I
are
want
cool.
to see. Yeah, I want to play through it, and honestly, like, it's pretty quick. We could. I mean, we're not gonna play anymore tonight. It's like almost 4 in the morning. But like, we should. We got. You could spend like one day and just play through like a huge chunk.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Here's a little spoiler for the review. If you could get someone else to set up the game for you, the initial setup of the game, it would
Or
make
get
it a
someone
more
else to buy it
pleasant
for you.
experience.
I did mention that I wanted to play this game, and Jesse bought it.
You did.
And the
You
reason
mentioned
I
it
didn't
several
buy it-
times.
yeah, the reason I didn't
it
buy
didn't
it
look
is-
good to me, to be honest.
It looked
But
intriguing.
we're
talking about
entering
the
into
game.
review territory.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Like, subscribe, consider becoming a Patreon supporter, and look for our review. I'm curious to hear what we say about it.
And if you can, go kill the bull mammoth.
If you
But
have,
not the
if you have
baby.
enough chance. If
Not
you have
the
a chance.
mama.
Yeah, don't kill the baby. All right, see you next time.
I'm doing all-
If you come up one day and say the most important thing is that we do movie reviews on this channel, then that's what we'll do. We have no boss. It's the inmates are running the asylum on this channel.